It's while you're trying to figure out life, it passes you by. Isn't that true? You're trying to figure it out, plan ahead, get stable, or whatever you think that you need to make your life full. And then, poof, you're gone. Last breath. One. And I love those expressions of, imagine this was the last day of your life on this planet Earth. How would you live it? What would you do? Who would you be with? Would you sing? Would you dance? Probably do a lot different than most of us do. And we think it's just going to go on and on and on. And I think as you get older, I turned 70 in India, you start valuing life in some different way. Because you have a realization that it could go on 10, 20, 30 more years. But the promise shortens its lifespan, you might say. Now, either you can become depressed because you're going to leave soon, or you become exhilarated because you see the value and the beauty and the blessings of life. But how does one do that? Well, somehow you gotta see everything as brand new. This morning was brand new. We got so blessed, just to show you how Creator works. We usually stay on Primrose Hill. This is maybe like our 6th year. And last year, Trayuga barely got us into this one little B&B that we just love, an apartment. And we were so happy. This year, they couldn't get us in because the wait list is so long. And so the mind always says, bummer, because we liked that place, we were sure of that place, we knew what it looked like, we knew the owner. So what to do? Well, I have to tell you, it renewed my faith in the creative force of the universe. We got a place this time that I'm going to be really sad to leave on Tuesday morning. It is so divine. It's 3 stories. And it's so beautiful. And so, Rishabh and I both said, my God, here every time we worry about something, and it gets better each time. Like you couldn't even imagine that this place would even be available for a rental. And then this morning is a morning of all mornings that I probably will never forget in my life. Everybody of course says goes to Regent's Park. And we usually would go to Primrose Hill because that was close. And we'd look over and see Regent. Well, today, how many have been there since all the blooms came into bloom? Raise your hand. You cannot not go. At lunch today, in the hour and a half, pick up a little something and walk. It's what? How many minutes, honey?
2 blocks.
2. He used to say when life gets confusing, just lay on your back and look at the sky. The sky is unbelievable. If you lay and look at the sky, not just look up, oh, the sky's blue, no. Lay and just watch. How many have done that? And just watch the clouds just drift in and out. And you start seeing layer after layer after layer. And it doesn't take long till you can just bring home the reality of infinity. Always has been and always will be, forever and ever. And when you see the sky, if all you do is look on your computers and on your TV screens and your iPads and your iPods and all of that, it's so linear, it's so not infinite. But yet you'll still watch all those 3-dimensional or galaxy and all that stuff, the Star Trek-y, all that stuff you watch. But it doesn't even hold a flame to just lying down on your back in the grass and looking up at the sky. Man always tries to capture the infinite in a finite way. For nature captures infinity just by its own nature. Spend time outdoors. Spend time walking barefooted. Spend time smelling a flower. Spend time growing flowers. Hearing birds. We cannot survive without nature. We'll die as a species if we continue to separate ourselves from all the other animals. For we are an animal. We just happen to walk on 2 legs instead of 4. Penguins walk on 2 legs, or whatever they're called. So today, I'd like to just dedicate the class to you, to this new age we're in, called the Aquarian Age, which started in 2012, December 21st, that ushered in this Aquarian Age. I love Kundalini Yoga. It's like the magical mystery tour. It's an unknown. You're sitting here today and maybe you're a Kundalini teacher. Maybe you've been doing it for a long time. Maybe you're brand new. But for everybody, it's magical. When Yogi Bhajan used to walk in the room and we studied with him, I did for 35 years, and I've been doing this 43 since he left his body. It was always a surprise. We'd sit here in Los Angeles, he would teach us 3 times a week in the evenings. And we never knew what he was going to do. We never knew what he was going to say. We never knew the magic that would come from the evening. But it was always magical. It was always such an experience. And that's the way he taught us Kundalini Yoga. To live in the unknown, to trust the unknown, to have a relationship with the unknown, is to have a relationship with God. And I do believe that Kundalini Yoga gives you that relationship with whatever you call that which made you and made me and made this earth and the birds and the tulips and every single thing. So let's bring our hands together, if you will, please.